Camp Mystic halts reopening plans amid pressure, a pattern of accountability under scrutiny. Nearly a year after one of the deadliest camp disasters in recent Texas history, new developments are reshaping what comes next. Camp Mystic, where 27 campers and counselors lost their lives during the catastrophic July 4, 2025 floods, has officially withdrawn its application to reopen. The decision comes after months of mounting pressure from grieving families, state officials, and ongoing investigations, many of which remain unresolved. This story is no longer just about a single tragedy. It reflects a broader pattern we've been tracking. Institutions attempting to resume operations before full accountability, families pushing back against premature normalization, public pressure forcing last-minute reversals. In this case, families say the camp's withdrawal wasn't voluntary, it was inevitable. For many families, the announcement brings relief, but not closure. The family of Siles Stewart, the only child still missing, said the decision came far too late. They accused camp leadership of delaying action despite months of pleas to stop reopening efforts. Their message was clear: this was not accountability. This was a response to pressure. Other families echoed similar concerns, calling the withdrawal only the first step in a longer fight for justice. The camp remains under multiple active investigations, including criminal inquiries, civil lawsuits, including wrongful death claims, state-level safety reviews. Texas Governor Greg Abbott confirmed that authorities, including the Texas Rangers, are continuing their investigation, with findings expected to be made public. At the center of these investigations are serious allegations: no adequate flood evacuation plan, lack of emergency drills, minimal staff training for severe weather, delayed response as floodwaters rapidly rose. These failures have become the core of the accountability battle. What went wrong? A breakdown. Experts and testimony suggest the tragedy wasn't just about the storm itself, but preparedness. The flooding along the Guadalupe River happened quickly, but not without warning signs. Key issues raised: camps located in high-risk flood zones, lack of real-time emergency protocols, dependence on outdated safety assumptions. And now, those failures are being examined not just legally but structurally across the entire camp system in Texas. Despite the ongoing investigations, camp leadership had initially explored reopening parts of the facility for summer 2026. That move triggered immediate backlash. Families, lawmakers, and the public questioned how could operations resume when the full truth still isn't known. Under growing pressure, including calls from Texas LT Gov Dan Patrick to deny the license to camp, ultimately reversed course. Even now, the situation remains deeply complex. Some families supported reopening, pointing to the camp's long history. Founded in 1926, Camp Mystic has been more than just a summer destination. It's been a community institution. But for others, the loss is too fresh, and the questions too serious. This case is now part of a wider national conversation. How quickly should institutions recover after tragedy? Who decides when it's safe to return? And what level of accountability is enough? Because what happened at Camp Mystic may influence future camp safety laws, emergency preparedness standards, liability expectations across youth programs nationwide. Where things stand now, Camp Mystic will remain closed for summer 2026. Investigations are ongoing. Legal battles are far from over. At least one child is still missing. And for many families, this is not the end. The camp may be closed, but the story is still unfolding. Because behind every decision is a deeper question about responsibility, timing, and trust. And in this case, those answers are still being fought for. I'm Michael Patterson, and this is Free Press TV. Stay informed, stay aware, and remember, truth has no agenda.